Well, there isn't much to do in Dresh Day, except have a drink till your ship's ready to go. I can't wait to get back to the core systems. This planet is dangerous with all those Sith wandering around.
Something you need? Nobody you need to know. I'm just here to try to get into the Sith Academy. Why? Why? That's really a dumb question. To become a Sith, of course. To wield the greatest power in the galaxy. Ha! They're weaklings, not worth anyone's attention. It's the Sith that are going to conquer the galaxy, after all. Why? I don't know. I've been here for a few days now, and the Sith still haven't paid me any attention. Suppose I should consider myself lucky. I've heard of some of the prospects getting killed. Still, it's all a test, and I'll just have to be strong. Well, you have to impress one of the Sith. The final decision rests with Yuthura Ban, however. She's the one who decides exactly which of us get into the Academy or not. I've been hanging out hoping she'll come by and notice me, to be honest. Usually she's in the Academy, but sometimes she comes out into the colony to look for prospects. If she's in the colony, she can usually be found in the cantina, but not always. She's one of the most powerful Sith in the Academy, I hear. Yeah, go on.
Are you a smuggler? That's the only way we get some decent goods to buy in this sector.
One of Korriban's primary trade routes went through Terrace. Now that it's destroyed, the colony here will have an even harder time of it.
When one of the Sith thinks you're ready for the Academy, he gives you a medallion. I wish I had one of those.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely. I see you got one of your own early. May as well while you can. Now then, was there something I could do for you? We do some mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starboard is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of anything, this is the place to come. Well, why not? This is Sith space now, and the company has to survive regardless of who is in charge. The Republic, the Sith, the economy has to keep going. I'm not sure what your pet is muttering, but keep a restraining collar on it. It won't last long if it gets loose. Now, was there something else? Certainly. A star map? We sell navigational components, if that's what you mean. Well, the Sith have some old ruins that interest them up on the surface of the planet. If this map of yours is there, however, they've said nothing about it. There truly isn't much to tell, citizen. Dresh Day was established by the Sith, and we arrived to take advantage of some of the planet's mineral wealth. The only thing that's really unusual about Dresh Day, I suppose, is that the Sith built their academy on the east side of the colony. You don't find those just anywhere. Not much. The Sith are a rather secretive lot, and they don't allow many into the Academy. I hear they claim that Korriban was inhabited long ago by other Sith.
That would explain why this place is so creepy. This whole planet makes my head tails twitch.
But no one really knows if that's true. The planet is certainly uninhabited outside of Dreshdae, and always has been. Only prospective students. We get many who come here each year hoping to get picked. Many are simply considered too weak, I'm afraid. I understand there is one main person amongst the Sith who decides which students are worthy. Yuthura Ban, I believe her name is. Other than in the Academy itself, I'm sorry, I don't know. There truly isn't much to tell, citizen. Dreshdae was established by the Sith, and we arrived to take advantage of some of the planet's... The only thing that's really unusual about Dreshdae, I suppose, is that the Sith built their academy on the east side of the colony. You don't find those. Zerka sends freighters to the surface every now and again to ferry artifacts to the core. The men are not allowed out of their ships, however, as only Sith are allowed on the surface. Beyond that, I really can't say. Well, all I know is that they called the site the Valley of the Dark Lords. Apparently, there are Sith lords of old buried in tombs there. I don't know anything else. Neither will you, I'm sure. Only the Sith students are allowed access to the site. Do come again.
One of Korriban's primary trade routes went through Terrace. Now that it's destroyed, the colony here will have an even hot...
Please avoid the Sith Academy. Unless you're a hopeful, naturally.
Uchua penki, tang itwamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakanki. Tong hitwama act inkotune, or tong hitwama ji aki inkotun, tong panokun, nonek, chi wi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun king, kimba no kun nik lota, chi wi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra tangi wama jikona tonki pa nonku nek abog Chaskronki to patslimo chi itakanki chana kilikon kimba muri ra dwanaji kimba noku nikset abog Chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chuna muri ra, tangi wama jikona, tongki pa nonku nek abog, kakin cha nawabakaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa yishun kun, noba muri ra tilai kuka, kang libo rato, nekawa dubaka, patisa, kon mulis limo poi wanga kun liskin. Chi itakanki changa kilikon. Uchua penki, tang itwamaji human act in ikatune. Chi itakanki changa kilikon. Chi wak itakanki. Kimba no konik dota. Patisa. Inko ka. Kimba ni chalora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi. Kakin cha nawabakaon.
You'd better be careful around some of those Sith. They'll eliminate any prospects just to remove a potential...
What do you want?
I'm trying to get into the Sith Academy. Around here, they call us hopefuls. Well, that's the only way to become a Sith, isn't it? In the Academy, you learn to use the Force. After the Sith conquer the galaxy, there aren't going to be any more Jedi, are there? I guess I'd rather join the winning side. Well, that's the only way to become a Sith, isn't it? I thought they were good, but I've been here for days now, and I haven't drawn any attention at all. I suppose that might be good. I don't know. Some of the attention the Sith have shown to other hopefuls has been pretty deadly. I wish I knew, to tell you the truth. You have to impress one of the Sith, I guess. Either way, it's Yuthura Bon who makes the final decision. She's a Twi'lek Sith Master, I hear. Very high rank. She's the one who decides which hopefuls make it in and which ones don't. I really couldn't say. I hear that sometimes she comes out into the colony to drink at the cantina, though. But I guess she could be anywhere. All right.
Tong hitwama aki inkotune. Potong hitwama ji aki inkotun.
I heard something about the Wookiees on Aedean suddenly revolting. Do you know anything about that?
Kakin cha nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang. Nada chawa yishun kun. Tingkuin ko ka. Kimba ni cha lora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi. Kakin cha nawabakaon. Changwabat. Achua pengti. Yun patisa. Tichuba jikutka naga. Kingbu wa muliradwana. Kimba ni cha lora kun. Smilia! Tingkuin.
You own the Ebon Hawk, don't you? Wish I could fly a bird like that.
Greetings, friend. Fellow pilot, are you? Wouldn't mind taking a spin in the Ebon Hawk myself. Sleek ship, that one. In a small colony like this, everyone knows everyone's business.
It's better than thinking too much about all the Sith lurking about here. The Hawk's been in and out of here for ages, and out-of-the-way starport is a good place for, privateers. Not saying you are one.
Wouldn't make any difference to me. Just wish I had a ship like that myself. Business is steady here with the Sith, but it's a boring haul.
In case you're forgetting, partner, they don't exactly want us talking about their business.
Ah, who cares about them? I've seen some of those things they're digging up in those ruins in the valley. Pretty creepy, if you ask me.
Weird artifacts. Looks like alien stuff. Maybe aliens lived on Korriban a long time ago. Who knows?
Don't be stupid. I was talking to one of those Sith and he said there are tombs there dating back to when the Sith were here in ancient times.
There were Sith here in ancient times? Sounds like he was feeding you a line. Korriban's only been settled for a short time.
So says you. He said the planet was settled by the Sith a long time ago. And then they all left or something. Those tombs are really important to them.
Tombs, eh? That makes the stuff they send us even creepier. Wish I didn't have to haul it around.
We used to haul everything to Terrace, and the Sith would take it off our hands there. Not sure where we'll be bringing it now. Nah, we're not due for another shipment for at least another week. It's in a valley on the surface, beyond some mountains to the east. No land route. That's why they have us fly in.
Shows what you know. The Academy has a route through the mountain. That's how all their students get to the excavation site.
Well, regardless, the Sith don't let anybody near that valley. Even when we land, they watch us like a Drabarian hawk and want us gone quickly.
Not a chance. You'd be better off sneaking through the academy if you want to go to the valley.
Ha! Now that'd be a sight to see.
Weird artifact.
Don't.
There were stones.
It's in a valley on the surface, beyond some mountains.
Show.
Where? Sure thing.
Uchua penki, tong itwamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chi wak aitak, tong hitwama aki inkotune, potong hitwama ji aki inkotun, tong panokun, nonek, chi wi aitak ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun. Neka batupaka, patisa, con mulis limo poi wanga kun biskin, chi itakanki changa kilikon, uba paska doana chi chopa muska, inba nicha lora kun, iyuma batmalyaw no wish, kakin cha nawabakaon, kun muli ras limo poi wanga tong kinba, no kun neksak, patoga yak fuli ko kala jiji. Tingkuin ko ka, tong hit wanaji sakat agi inko tune, chuna muli ra, tong pa nong kunek abog. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Vokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Yatuka Ulan, Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha na Jupornibo, Kun Muliras Nimo Poiwanga, Tangi Tuamaji, Human Act in Ikatune. Jiska Dosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Labora na winki smack toma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Vokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Yatuka Ulan, Tong Hitwama Aki Inkotune, Potong Hitwama Ji Aki Inkotu, Tong Panokun, Nonek, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Ki Mulira Kun King, Kimba no Kun Nik Dota. Kakin cha nawabakaon, bagwa siyang kontimachit Chiwak aita kang kicha na Jupornibo, kun muliras nimo poiwangak, tang itwamaji human act in ikatune. Ki mulira kun kin, tong hitwama ak inkotune. Patoga yak fuli ko kala jiji, tingkuin ko ka, tong hitwana ji sakat agi inkotune, chuna mulira, tong pa nong kunek abog. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, Kuyami Jusku Chitanai, Uchua Penki, Topa na Ota Vokasa, Yubabato Kanchi, Yatuka Ulan, Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha na Jupornibo, Kun Muliras Nimo Poiwangak, Tang Itwamaji, Human Act in Ikatune. Achua Pengti, Yun Patisa, Ichuba Jikota Naga, Kingu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kimba Nikcha Lora Kun. Topa na otobokasa, Pampa Ki Mulira Kun King. Changwaba Chinyo Shangwi Chama Ucha Wish Uyong Kung. Achua Pengti, Yun Patisa, Ichuba Jikota Naga, Kingu Mwa Mulira Dwana, Kimba Nikcha Lora Kun. Tong hit wama aki inko tune, potong hit wama ji aki inko tun, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka tong chicha, chiwa aita kang kicha na jupornibo, kun muliras nimo poiwanga, tong hit wama ji human act inka tune. Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smack toma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na otobokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, tong hitwama aki inko tune, potong hitwama ji aki inko tun, tong panokun, nonek, chiwi aita ka tong chicha, ki mulira kun king. Kimba no konik dota, kakincha nawabagaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa yishun kun. Noba mulira tilai kuka, kang nibora tong chitsa, chesko yohaba kaba nopi do ula. Tang hi mama ji aki inkotu, kachopa bogra shanko ta chicha, chawa wiskun yun kun. Ogra shok chong kanti chopa jawa wis yun kun. Ti opi du puta krita, ciao baso, chino molirani dubo, tonkin ba, no kun neksak. Kimba no konik dota, patisa, patisa.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool. And when you do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion.
Please, don't hurt me. I am too weak with hunger.
Is there something specific you wanted? And what if I am? That is the whole point. Personally, I think it's wonderful fun. Those fools actually think that if they stand there long enough, I'll let them become a Sith. Idiots. A Sith is not a bantha, all endurance and no brains. A Sith would fight for his life, no matter the odds. If these rotgrobs are as stupid as they seem, then they deserve their fate. Oh, it's a test, all right. It's a test to see if they're actually fool enough to die. If they don't, however, I certainly wouldn't admit them just for that accomplishment. It is a bit boring standing out here all day, however. I think I'll go for some dinner. It will be fun to think of them while I gorge myself. They'll still be here in an hour or two, surely. I suggest you run along before I decide to make you part of the fun.
Sie erfüllte, sie endured it out, and was it good, and she behind Bolivia, and now for the Dufta, Dwoja, and she behind Bolivia.
Leave me be. I won't listen to your manipulations. I will make it into the just a few hours longer.
You talk to Meckel? Have I proved my worth? Did his...
Oh, no. Oh. Leave me be. I won't listen to you. Just a few hours.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. I see. And who might your friends be? On your way, citizen. You are neither a... No one gets inside, citizen. Messages and deliveries must be relayed through official Sith channels only. You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go. You are neither a... It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the Academy, but has not yet proved their worth as a student. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Yuthura Ban, who I believe is in the cantina. It is she who decides which hopefuls enter the Academy. On your way, Sid.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience. You think me a fool? You think I do not recognize a lightsaber when I see it? You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours. I am. Obviously, you have been told of me. Is it your desire, then, to train at the Academy? Do you wish to become a Sith human? I would consider that an amusing ploy to try and enter the Academy. Why? Who will you claim to be? Darth Maul? What about Revan? Revan is dead. You may have a natural gift for the Force, human, but you've no gift for lies. Hidebound relics who burden themselves with tradition and with the protection of the weak and ungrateful. They are pitiful and misguided. Why would you take a gift as glorious as the Force and squander it? Weaken yourself deliberately and shackle yourself to outdated mores. Our gift has made us superior. It is our rightful place to rule. How can any deny that? Yet the Jedi do so, and call us evil because we do not. Is the Sarkath beast who dominates his jungle evil? The Tukata who leaps on the Squellbug for the kill? These are things of nature, of the universe. We are no different from this. The Force is part of the universe, part of the same laws. We were gifted to set us above the rest. To deny nature is foolish. It is the Jedi who serve the Force, trying to discern its wishes like frightened old men staring at the stars. The Force serves us. We shape it to our will. We are its master. The Jedi deny their darkness, but we revel in it. We allow it to fuel our strength. Corruption is a word the pitiful use to describe the natural longing for power that they deny. Evil is a word trumpeted by the weak to ease their heart. It is true that the Force exacts a physical toll on some, but not a single one of them has ever regretted it. Anything else you hear is propaganda. We make no apologies for the weak. If you cannot clench your fist and know when the moment comes to strike, there is no place for you amongst us. Of those who come to train, those who are weak return home. If they are both weak and foolish, they die. But it was their choice to come. You know the name. Malak is the strongest of us, and the strongest always rules. At least until one who is stronger can take it from him. That is our way. Survival of the fittest. You are always on guard, always lean for the kill. We promote it, for through this, the Sith are stronger. If a Sith is proven to be weak, and if the time is right, the Force rewards the cunning and the mighty. Step up to the challenge if you dare, or turn tail and run. Hidebound relics who burden themselves with tradition, and with the protection of the weak and ungrateful. They are pitiful and misguided. Why would you take a gift as glorious as the Force and squander it? Weaken yourself deliberately and shackle yourself to outdated mores. Our gift has made us superior. It is our rightful place to rule. How can any deny that? Yet the Jedi do so, and call us evil because we do not. I would consider that an amusing ploy to try and enter the Academy. What about... You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a Sith or not? Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you? As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you? Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume? I see. Fair enough. So long as they do not disturb your training or cause any trouble. Are you ready to go to the Academy, then? Then come back with... You have come back. Then come back.
You are paying.
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
Ever notice how the Sith always act tough when they're in groups? Nothing but scum, if you ask me.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the Academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests. But we do, isn't it?
Achuta, Wongakun pistol pikin kunyana.
All right, let's go. Consider yourself lucky.
I suppose you've heard about Taris being destroyed.
If you're looking to get into the Academy, you're going to have a tough time.
You can conduct business at our office if you wish.
I suppose you've heard about the destruction of Taris, yes? Awful business, that. Zerka lost a fortune there. You certainly can.
Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power
coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me.
We itana dana titai, GP casa, kingu.
Please! You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Well, let's just see. See? I have the power to do anything!
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Sniveling fool! Like you would ever belong beside me in the academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, Jedi, just keep walking. Unless you want some of the same. You can't stop me! You first, human!
Ciao basso, Gino Molirani Dubo. Nikaba. Just cranky to patslimo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Chi wi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Kakincha nawabakaon. Bagwa shank. Machit Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami juzku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota bokasa, yubabapchi wi aita ka tong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra, tangi wama jiko na. Tonki pa nonku nek abog baba Hassan shan. No ba muri ra tilai kuka. Kakin chan.
Still around the starport, I see. Yep.
Yes, what's on your mind? Korriban's a desolate world, and that's all I can think of. You got...
Hey, what's that? This is good.
Me too. But...
Achuta!
Ah! Please! See? I have the...
Pudu, Tunirama na...
Sniveling fool! Like you would ever belong beside me and... What's this? You can...
Most of the merchants head over to Zerka's headquarters if they want to trading.
What?
I'm here.
Greetings, student. I see you have the medallion that marks you as one of the chosen. I do not recognize you, however. Have you been accepted into the Academy very I see. And who might your friends? Ah, I trust you will be responsible for ensuring your slaves are not disruptive, then. If your animal acts up, he will be destroyed. This would reflect badly on you, understand? You'll want to bring your medallion to Yuthura Ban. She is the one who brings all selected students into the academy. I believe she can be located within the cantina here in the colony. I suggest you go to her while she is still there, student.
Still around this.
Yep. Well, this is a Sith colony. They're the law here. I mean...
Hakuchikopa. Achuta.
Ciao basso, Gino morirà. Kakincha nawabakaon, pichage borang turang, nada chawa yishun kun. Nova mulira tilai kuka, kan nibora tong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba nopi to ula. Tingkuin ko ka, kimba ni chalora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi, kakincha nawabakaon. Changwaba chinyo, shangwi chama ucha, wish uyong kun. Pang itwamachi. Ciao bas. Kak. Tang hiwamachi aki inkotu. Kachopa bogra shanko tachi chachiska. Topa na oto bokasa.
Can you not see that I am busy, human? Ah, I see you have a medallion. I see. How very enterprising of you. Though that is not the normal way that we select our students for the Academy. We Sith do encourage such independent thinking. You may even be a suitable candidate to join us. That is what you wish, I take it. To become a Sith. An interesting question and not one I hear often. For most, the benefits of becoming a Sith are quite obvious. We wield ultimate power, my friend. To be a Sith is to taste freedom and to know victory. Nothing is as glorious as bending the Force to your will. We make no apologies for the weak. If you can, of those who come hidebound, why would you take a gift? Our gift has made us superior. Is the Sarkath beast who dominates his jungle evil? The Tukata who leaps on the Squelbug? We are no different from this. The Force is part of the universe, part of the same laws. We were gifted to set us above the rest. To deny nature is foolish. It is the Jedi who serve the Force, trying to discern its wishes like frightened. We shape it to our will. We are its master. Corruption is a word the pit of. It is true. You know the name. Malak is the strongest of us. That is our way. Survival of the fit. If a Sith is proven to be weak, and if the time is... It is the Jedi who serve the Force, trying to discern its wishes like frightened old men staring at the stars. We shape it to our will. We are its master. I would consider that an amusing plot. What about Revan? Revan is dead. You may have a natural gift for the Force, human, but you've no gift for lies. You've heard enough, have you? So what is it to be? Are you here to be a... Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Obviously you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Perhaps none. Perhaps all the difference in the world. Either way, you possess enough raw power to intrigue me greatly. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you. Does that interest you? A strange response indeed. Is your mind maladjusted in some way? You should make for an interesting... I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks. I have only one other question. I see. Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy...
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with? Indeed. Then perhaps you would care to demonstrate for us the powers of a Sith Master. No? Then perhaps you shall keep your foolishness to yourself and actually learn something. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy, all so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you? Are you ready to learn more of what I speak? Your slaves? They are irrelevant. They may accompany you so long as they do not interfere with us or with your training. Are you ready or not, young one? Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again, if you survive. My pupil, Euthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, the first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year. Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety. Would you like to hear it? Yet, being the operative term. As I said, you have my utmost confidence. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Naga Sadow to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership? The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance. Reaching that map, as they did, is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important. Is that such a daunting prospect? It is not as if I am asking you to perform the task alone, or as if you will get nothing out of it. Master Uthar cannot prevail against us both. That's all there is to it. It is a very simple matter. And so it should. It is central to our beliefs. It is my responsibility to replace my master when I am strong enough. I suppose you could do that. Even the hint of betrayal from his pupil and Uthar would move to eliminate me. But this is a very good opportunity for you. You can start off your Sith career as the right hand of the head of the Academy. Me, Uthar will not offer you that. Do you believe Uthar would not be aware of this? He would quickly figure out what you have to gain by betraying him, and would never believe someone would pass that up. Tell Master Uthar what you wish. Were I you, I would think first of what the consequences of such an action might be. My part in this is to help you gain enough prestige, and slow down the progress of the other hopefuls. I want you in that tomb when the time is right. We destroy Master Uthar together, and I take his place. And you take your place at my side. A beautiful plan in its sheer simplicity. You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with. I'm so glad. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me. You must impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The first and easiest way would be for you to learn the code of the Sith and speak it to him. I can teach you that, if you like. Shall I go on? There are a group of students who refused an order by Master Uthar to execute a group of civilians in the colony. Uthar declared that they were to be executed themselves, but the students escaped and fled before the order could be carried out. We are certain that they have not left Korriban. No doubt they have not gotten far and are simply in hiding. We just do not know where exactly. If you were to locate them and carry out Uthar's order, I am sure he would be most appreciative. Shall I go on? I would suggest you talk to the other prospective Sith, and find one you can gain an advantage with. I believe Lasho would be an excellent choice. She is too trusting. I have little doubt you could talk her into letting you help her somehow. Just make sure it is you who gains the advantage, not her. Be ruthless if you must. That is the only thing that will impress Uthar. The only other idea I can suggest to you is that you head into the Valley of the Dark Lords on the surface. There are ancient ruins there which can be explored. It's possible you might find some artifacts or information in them which would please Uthar. It's difficult to say for certain. I have been involved in the work there over the last couple of years, but not often. Most of the excavating is left to the students. What did you wish to know? Not unless you are accompanied by Master Uthar, no. It is strictly forbidden. And I truly doubt you could bypass the doors to the tomb with anything less than ship blasters. Even then, perhaps. None. I do not even know how Master Uthar gains entrance, to tell the truth, though I look forward to discovering that fact. I have searched many times, so do not bother. There is no other way. Do not fret, however. Simply get the prestige you need and you will see the tomb soon enough. We could learn much about the history of the ancient Sith, why they were on Korriban and why they left. Perhaps we could learn more about the origin of the Force itself. With that knowledge could come great power. As you wish. Revan? You mean Darth Malak's former master? Very little. I never met her personally, though I hear she was a powerful woman. Very charismatic. In the end, Revan was outshone by her pupil. Such is the way of the Sith. Why? Is this dead woman of importance to you? Anything is possible. Uthar's former master still lives, though he is in no condition to challenge his former pupil for leadership. Perhaps the same is true for Revan. Perhaps Revan is out there, somewhere, waiting to take revenge upon Malak. More likely what we were told is the truth. Revan is dead. Malak would be foolish to leave his old master alive, considering all the knowledge Revan held. Is there any reason I should? Beside the fact I did not know Revan in life, Revan was known for wearing a full helmet and cape. Perhaps Revan's body had been disfigured by the power of the Force. It is not unheard of. Regardless, I doubt I shall be meeting Revan anytime soon. Both Revan and Malak came to Korriban when they discovered the tomb of Naga Sato. That was before my time. Fair enough. About myself. I'm originally from Sleheyron, if you must know. I was a slave to a cruel master, Omish the Hutt. I'm sure you don't need to know more. I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything? The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one to better oneself. It forces change, growth, adaptation, evolution, or death. These are not our laws, but the universe's. Without conflict, you have only stagnation. What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions. Anger, hatred, fear. These passions empower us. Love is more dangerous than all those things. Love leads to anger and hatred more often than not, but it also leads to mercy, which is far worse. That, however, is a lesson for another time. Negative? Compared to what? What keeps even the most rudimentary creature alive? Fear to run, anger to fight. Without it, a creature would most surely die. We are far more than them, perhaps. But in some ways we are little different. To think us creatures beyond the need of simple passions is a delusion. The Force gives us all power, even the Jedi. It is our mastery of our passion that gives us the strength they lack. It is our... The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation. How many sorts of victories can you imagine? Peaceful victory, victory by sacrifice, a truce, an achievement. Unless the victory is achieved by demonstrating that your power is superior, it is only an illusion, temporary at best. We seek more. This has been argued over, and often. The chains represent our restrictions, both those placed upon us and those we place upon ourselves. Ultimately, the goal of any Sith is to free herself from such restrictions. In a way, it is so we may do whatever we wish, but it is much more than that. One who has freed themselves from all restrictions has reached perfection, their potential fulfilled. Perfect strength, perfect power, perfect destiny. Imagine it. That is our ideal, at any rate. It is said in Sith legend that the Sithari, the perfect being, will one day lead us. But perhaps that is just a legend. I wonder what that being would be like. The legends say the Sithari will destroy us and make us stronger than ever. But perhaps that is just a legend. Perfection is a goal, I think, rather than a state of being. The Jedi would argue that, no doubt. The Force is our servant and our master, our teacher and our companion, a weapon and a tool. Know it, and you know the universe. Master it, and you master the universe. Strive for perfection, and the Force shall reward you. I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it, and it shall serve you well. I did. I also said that you didn't need to know more. Why are you asking? I see. Very well. I suppose there's no harm in the tale. As I said, I was originally a slave to one of the Hutts. The Hutts control everything on Sleheyron, and a slave is nothing to them. I was determined not to be nothing. One night when the drunken worm had me alone in his chambers, I stabbed him and escaped the compound. I stole onto a cargo ship and was not discovered by the crew until they reached the next system. They left me for dead on a desolate planetoid, alone. But that was fine by me. I was glad to be anywhere other than Sleheyron. It was not luck that I was eventually rescued, of course. The Force was strong with me, though I didn't know that at the time. Not until the Jedi told me, that is. I'd rather not discuss it. Perhaps another time. Is there something else you needed? I hope to see you again. Hello again. I can help you understand it. Would you like to hear it? Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. Would you care for me to explain anything? The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict... The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation. What fuels your power with the Force but your passion? The stronger, darker emotions. Anger, hatred, fear. These passions empower us. It is our... The stronger you become in the Force, the more power you will achieve. But always must you fight for your power. Without strife, your victory has no meaning. Without strife, you do not advance. Without strife, there is only stagnation. I am not surprised. The Force is strong with you. Master it and it shall serve you well. I would prefer not to discuss that. Why? There is no point. Have I asked you about your past? You have odd notions for someone hoping to become a Sith. Let's see. After escaping from Slehran, I was found by the Jedi. They took me in and trained me, even though I was a bit older than most Padawan. Not really, no. I never progressed beyond Padawan. I had discipline, but no peace. And after my treatment at the hands of the Hutts, there was little room in me for the ways of the Jedi. I wanted to use the Force to free the other slaves I knew, to fight for what I knew was right. The Jedi restrained me until I couldn't stand it anymore. They claim the dark side is evil, but that isn't so. Sometimes anger and hatred are so deserved and right. Sometimes things change because of it. No, not yet. But my anger has not diminished, nor my desire to see change. The more time I spend with the Sith, the more I am certain that one day I will be able to fight as I must. I know this may sound strange, but only my compassion stands in my way now. Once that is gone, let the slavers beware. Yes, of course. I mean losing my compassion, as in holding back. But enough of that. I have talked about myself too much. Surely you are tired of it. Come back soon.
On it. Done. On it. Done.
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alguin. Nothing? Yes, my master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know. Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here. Well, I didn't mean it like that. I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you, can I? I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts. I guess you're right. The dark side is where I belong. No going back now. Thank you.
On it. Done.
It's a bad year to try and become a Sith, you know. I've got it all wrapped up. That's right. You might as well just go home, you know. There can only be one Sith this year, and that's me. You think I would tell you? Have my brain started dribbling out of my nose or something? I guess there's no harm in it. Word has it that Master Uthar gives big points for Sith artifacts that are brought back from the valley. The Valley of the Sith Lords. You know, where the Academy does all its excavating. If you really don't know, just go out the east exit and you'll see.
I remember you from the colony. You seem all right, though you'll not win the right to train before me. You don't remember? My name is Lasho. We met in the colony ever so briefly. Just figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. You don't really have a chance. I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure. I don't have it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready. Like I would tell you. Why don't I just let you rob me while you're at it? So what if it is? I'll get it eventually, regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less. You go ahead and think that. I'll enjoy the look on your face when I win.
I remember you. You're all right. Trying for the Academy, I see. The name's Shardan. Didn't I tell you that back in the colony? Maybe not. I don't work or play well with others. Thanks for the offer, though.
I remember you. Help me get it? I don't know. I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you? You make a decent case. I suppose it's possible that Master Uthar could award both of us prestige. We'd be ahead of the others, for sure. I want something out of this first, however. I want you to tell me about some lead you have for where I could find more prestige. Oh, I hadn't heard about that. Fair enough, I will have to look into it. You've given me a lead, so I'll let you in on my plan. The artifact that I've discovered is an ancient Jedi holocron. Unfortunately, the holocron lies in the gullet of a Tukada mother. I can arrange for us to meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her down. That makes sense to you? Go into the valley when you're prepared enough. I'll be amongst the central pillars near the north end. Because it probably contained secrets from the time when the Sith ruins on this planet first existed. You don't think that Master Uthar would find that impressive? A holocron, this holocron anyway, is an ancient recording device. It can store and display large amounts of information. And I'm just supposed to trust you? You're the one who has to work on this. You watch me and I'll watch you. I don't trust you any more than you trust me. If you don't like a holocron, because it probably contained secrets from the time when the Sith ruins on this planet first existed. You don't think that Master Uthar would find that impressive? Remember, the central pillar's in the valley. I'll be waiting, so don't take too long.
Greetings, student.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others. Oh? It is no more complicated than I said. Perform impressive deeds, or bring me a suitably valuable artifact from the Valley of the Dark Lords. Really, however, you should seek out Yuthura and get her advice. She is your trainer, after all, yes? There is an exit that leads to the surface of the planet. The valley is only a short trip from there. It is not difficult to find. You wish to know more about me, do you? And why would I indulge your idle curiosity? Will we be good friends, you think? I strived many years to hone my power, until I was able to drive out my predecessor and rule the Academy. If you are smart, you will aim to do the same, or better. There is nothing else you need to know. Do not ask again, young one. Oh? What is my apprentice up to now? I see. Go now. You have not yet impressed me enough to declare you the victor. A student, is it? What might you have to say? Ah, I think I know this one you speak of. You gained his confidence to admit such, did you? I commend your competitive spirit. You have certainly impressed me, I shall speak to the boys straight away. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to. Then finish the code as I speak it. Peace is a lie. That is only... Through passion, I gain... Through strength, I gain... Through power, I gain... Through victory... The Force shall free me. Yes, good. You have indeed learned the code of the Sith. Speaking the words and knowing the words are, however, two different things. Tell me then, true or false? It is our passion that fuels the Force. Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to. Very well. You have impressed me. Definitely a good start. Greetings. Oh? What is... I see. It is good that you have come to me with this information, young one. It is a bit ironic that Euthura has begun her plotting. I have been aware of her growing ambitions for some time, and had in fact already decided to remove her. Normally, the one who gains the most prestige would engage in a final trial. 2 of the students would fight. This time, it will be Euthura who battles, though she does not yet know it. Perhaps it will be you who combats her. Yes, perhaps so. This is what you can do. Give this pad to Adrenus. He will put some poison in her bath. This will weaken Euthura for that final test, making her an easy target. Rather generous of me, don't you think? For coming to me with this information and betraying your foolish trainer. I feel you are worthy of prestige, young one. Go now. You have not yet impressed me enough to declare you the victor. I have matters to attend to. You have gained considerable prestige. You are very close to the end.
You aren't even a full Sith. Don't bother me. The former master of the Academy, Jorak. Just be careful if you go into the valley. I hear there's a hermit living in the hills that kidnaps students. You aren't even a full Sith. Don't bother me.
Greetings, student.
On it. Done.
Even a full Sith. Don't bother me. There are some students in hiding that refuse to follow an order. Master Uthar...
How do you do, hopeful? Seeking prestige, yes. I am a trainer here at the Academy. I think I may be able to offer you some aid in gaining prestige. Those are the ones. It seems you have already demonstrated. Should you locate their hiding place, you would gain considerable prestige. Now, if you excuse me, I must return to my studies.
Greetings, student.
Done.
You can release me, but don't stay. Go away. There's nothing we... Go away. There's nothing we need to talk about. Go away. There's nothing...
If you're here to use the dueling room, go ahead. I'm through with it. Don't be foolish. If Uthar wants to send an order like that, he can bloody well... If you're here to use the dueling room, go ahead. This is where you get to hone your killing style. We get sent captives all the time to practice on. It's very... No problem.